Good evening. Can you hear me? Is this working? I think it's working. I'm not in the mood for this tonight, and I can go into a lot of details why. First thing I'm going to have to do is set up my wheel again, because I've discovered I've been running for the last couple of months, and certainly all the races I've done on this, without any force feedback at all. I've had resistance in the wheel, so I kind of didn't notice, but I stopped racing for a couple of months, so I forgot. Didn't notice. So this is going to be interesting to start with. The other reason this might be interesting is because I've done no practice. Centre. What the fuck? Right, okay. Centre. Centre. Right.
Fancy meeting you here.
Range.
Yeah, it's not that fun.
Brake. Clutch.
So I'm assuming you are doing NIS now.
Down.
Yeah, I want to talk to him on direct out.
Left.
Alright.
Right. Exit. Done. Redo pedals. Put a new potentiometer in, so they're not.
Backwards.
I want to leave a dead zone. Because it does tend to drag the brake for some reason. Done that. Other controls. Yeah, because I reinstalled it to make the force feedback work. And I discovered I do not like force feedback. No. It's so bad on the G29. It doesn't tell you anything really. And
That hurt a lot.
I think that's everything I need. Yeah, anyway. So not only have I not practiced because I've been messing around with all this other stuff, I also was driving Sesto Corso Competizione this afternoon, and that's another story altogether. So I've probably forgotten what an iRacing car feels like. I've also never turned a lap at this configuration of Atlanta. Not one single lap. So the car's going to feel completely different anyway, where I put force feedback on where I didn't have it before. This guy's in a hurry, so we'll let him go.
All clear.
I refused to run this aberration of a track last year because I was so disappointed with what it's become. And there'll be more on that later. Oh my god. More on that later. And I hate this sort of racing anyway, because if you don't know anything about racing, oh my god, it is restricted. It's me dearly hoping that it was just fast anyway. So basically, this is a restrictor plate track. It means the engine's prevented from running at their full capacity. Something called a restrictor plate on them to keep them speeds down. It means cars run in a pack. It means it's all about the draft. It's just like Daytona, which I hate. It's just like Talladega, which I hate even more. The only difference is it's narrower, which means I'm probably going to hate it even more. Although it might be more challenging than what I can see so far. So I desperately need these laps here, having never turned a lap here until this lap here. It's all part of NASCAR's ongoing attempts to chase its own tail. We've seen that already. I just got off watching the Phoenix race on a short track. So it used to be that short tracks and road courses were the most entertaining racing in NASCAR. So they went to all this effort to put on more short tracks and more road courses. But when they introduced a new car which is designed for road courses, it's got all more content. It's like a GT3 car basically under the skin. They discovered that the road course racing got worse because, of course, what made the road course racing and the short tracks on NASCAR interesting was the cars had no grip. You know, they had this fixed rear axle, so they couldn't get the power down. They had terrible brakes, so they couldn't stop. You needed real skill. And in the end, the driver was a differentiating factor on those things. Now you've got these GT3 things that anyone can rock around on the road course on. It makes it very hard to overtake. The tyres hang on forever. There are no long runs anyway because of the ridiculous stage racing. So they thought, well, hang on a minute, it wasn't as good as we thought it was going to be. So what they did last week at Phoenix was they took all the downforce off the car. And what they've actually gone back to in doing that was a category when no one can overtake each other. Which is exactly what they were trying to get rid of in the first place when they introduced the massive rear wings and got rid of the low downforce package. So basically what they've done is reintroduce a worse version of what they had in the first place. That's the end of my rant. As for Atlanta, this used to be one of the best tracks, the best mile and a half there were. Now, of course, mile and a half being at the root of the problem because NASCAR widely criticised for having too many of these so-called cookie cutter tracks. So what they tried to do is destroy them all. And one of the ways of doing it, they thought, was to repave this, put in massive high banks, put restrictor plates on the cars, and turn it into a super speedway. At a track where the racing was probably the best out of all the mile and a half anyway. A multi-groove racetrack with progressive banking, worn out, comers and goers. It was a brilliant track to race on and a brilliant track to watch races at, but no, they decided that this is the way forward. I'm not happy about any of it. I'm not going to lie. And of course the whole point of this in stage racing was to get rid of the competition cautions, because what NASCAR would do, if someone was running away with the race, they'd find a speck of dirt somewhere on the track and they'd say, oh no, there's debris there, we're going to have to throw a caution and give everyone a chance to run into each other again. And we're actually seeing a re-emergence of this. We saw it last week in real life at Auto Club Speedway when a caution was flown for practically no reason, which handed William Byron the win, which he probably deserved anyway, so we can't really complain about it, but man, that was a soft caution. And this week, the same thing happened again to deny Kevin Harvick his 10th win at Phoenix, and it probably reminded Harvick of the reason why he's retiring from the sport. Because when they threw that caution, they had no way of knowing that it would actually be necessary. They just wanted a late race restart and a bit of carnage. But then, I'm not so sure NASCAR ever really stood for sporting integrity in the first place. So perhaps I'm complaining about something which just is what it is. But what is disappointing is the racing is getting worse. And I think that's my real objection. It's worse to watch, and it's definitely worse to drive. Especially on a track like this. I mean, look at it. Anyway, that's my rant. I wanted to get it out of the way while I'm practicing. Focus on the wreck avoidance exercise that this race is going to be. That said, the car is a lot more stable than it was at Daytona. It's actually easier to drive than Daytona. It slides a bit. It's actually kind of sliding and drifting through the corner. It's almost like a iRacing drift drift, no limits drift effort.
31.329 inside.
Ah, you think I was going to follow?
Clear low, clear low.
It's going to be like this. This is why I didn't run this last year.
Stay high.
I hate this
All
stuff.
clear, all clear.
The reason I'm racing it because I think it might make good copy. Because it's bound to end in disaster, and that's always entertaining. That's why I'm running it.
31.157.
For you, my non-existent viewers. Right, all that said, I am now part of this car
Got one inside.
and respond to my text messages.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
When I can get down.
Still there. Hold your
And
line.
maybe at the same time,
Clear low.
practice a little bit of pin entry.
30.896.
Right.
Go high.
Right, for the lost state of our sport. I mean, I can go back a lot further and show how NASCAR's got its knickers in a twist trying to improve competition, but instead ruining it. But I'm not going to. We're done with that. That's a bit quick. Probably need to get on the brakes a little earlier there. 45 miles an hour. Oh my god.
Right here.
That makes it more interesting. Marginally. Not really more interesting, does it? That's boring. Right. Let's go to the race. Let's go to the race. Sorry, I've got a... I was mid a couple of conversations that I can't really end. There we go. Be rude to ignore when you're halfway through a conversation and disappear for 2 hours, isn't it? Right. Especially when you're... you've actually got a response from a 16-year-old. Actually, that sounds really weird. It's actually one of my stepkids, right? It's not just a 16-year-old I'm texting. But I think how are you is as far as the interaction is going to go. I was quite pleased to be asked. Right. So one thing I will be monitoring on this stream, now I seem to have force feedback again, is how that actually affects the stream, because it makes a terrible amount of noise. I've got to turn right down, and hopefully on a track this speed there won't be too much, but... God, I forgot. I honestly forgot. No wonder my neighbours used to hate me. I don't even know what it sounds like, but it sounds like... Anyway. I haven't looked forward to a race less than this since I ran Daytona. I sound like Ebenezer Scrooge, don't I? I think I've never really quite overcome the feeling of cold horror that crept through my soul. When, because what they used to do, there's a race every year called the All-Star Race, and they race for a whole bunch of money. And what NASCAR tend to do in the All-Star Race, it's not a points race, so people experiment, and what NASCAR tend to do is introduce new rule variations that they're thinking about trying in the future. normally, without fail, what they introduce in these races does come to pass. So, one all-star race at Charlotte during the low downforce era. They wheeled out the cars and they had massive big spoilers on, and it meant they all ran in a pack like they were at Daytona or Talladega. And the commentators were very excited, talking about how this might be the future of mile-and-a-half racing. And of course, for me, mile-and-a-half racing that's not what mile-and-a-half, that's what you do at Daytona and Talladega. You're like, oh, there's 30 lead changes. And of course there is. There's something wrong when drivers like Austin Dillon can win races. You see the same thing with Ricky Stenhouse winning Daytona. When drivers like Austin Dillon and Ricky Stenhouse can win races, you know something's broken with your sporting methodology.
One more lap.
I mean, for God's sake, even Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500. And I saw it and I thought, my God, that's the end of racing. And the first thought in my head was, I really hope they don't do that on iRacing. Because it would ruin iRacing. But of course they did it on iRacing. It wasn't as bad on iRacing. But it still gave people the opportunity to run up front who had no right to be there. Dark times. This car's actually better. You do have to drive it a lot more. But I would say this year it seems to have a lot more front downforce than it did last year. Time obviously only saving grace in that it makes it get out of control in a hurry. But I am actually struggling with that.
Pit box in 5.
Probably because I've been running without any force feedback. These things might all be linked. It might be a circular chain. Honestly, I don't think force feedback helps you predict when the car's going to get loose. Not when you're losing a piece of junk wheel like this one. So I don't think it would have made any difference. My problem isn't speed, my problem is racecraft. Now you can see my field of view through this stream, and oh, actually I moved it back for another reason. Maybe that would help, maybe it wouldn't. But I think part of my problem at the moment is that I've got no idea where drivers are around me. I'm having to guess. So I'm a lot more conservative in traffic than some people are. And when I get up on the wheel, I tend to get in situations. It's especially bad at tracks like this, when you really need to know what's going on around you. .130 laps, 31 seconds. Let's do the maths together. Oh, it's going to take about 2 hours again, isn't it? I'm thinking there won't be many cautions. It seems... Yeah. Look at my lap time. I wasn't concentrating. I don't know why I even bother qualifying. But it seems to me that the car's really stable here compared to what it was at Daytona. It's a lot more stable. The car was really quite free at Daytona, so there shouldn't be too many cautions. Should there? Should there? Should there be too many cautions? Oh shit. I need to be able to shout at people. Hang on a minute. I've got to remember that.
I'll have one.
very important that I'm able to shout at people. Good. Yep. One day I'll do some road course racing. Well, soon, because NASCAR. Road course racing in these cars used to be brilliant because in iRacing you have an I rating for your road courses and you have an I rating for ovals. And a lot of people, especially around my split back when they used to do this, if you ran in an oval series on a road course, they'd use your oval I rating to sort you out. If you run an oval on a road course series, they do it the other way round. They'd use your road I rating. So my road I rating, although lower than my oval I rating. Anyway, the point is they don't do that anymore. They take your road I rating. So it means you're no longer pitched against people who have not turned right in their lives. It was always very enjoyable for me to run at road courses in this. It was almost a guaranteed top 5. But now they put me up against people who can actually drive. And it's the same when you... my last 2 oval wins came on a road course series. Because a lot of road course races really don't do ovals.
Good luck, everyone.
You think it would be transferable, and actually when people get to a certain skill level,
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
they tend to be less specialised anyway.
Good luck. Let's have a good one here.
Most guys up over 2,000 I reckon can pretty much do both. Because
No one saw that.
you have to have a certain set of skills to be quick on
Hey,
ovals.
what'd you do?
Same as you do on road courses, and they do translate.
I hit the grass.
Throttle control and turning a steering wheel.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Racecraft. Luck.
Starting the day out strong, I see.
Oh yeah, starting the
Hype.
day without. Starting
Fear.
with the 2x and to kill tires.
Rock and roll. I don't know.
That's just how my week's been.
Hit now.
Talk about
I
how his
promise it
week's
works.
been. When the week
Yeah,
in
I heard
iRacing
you
only
go-
started
you go-
yesterday.
Right
Ready?
in the corner. I heard that's actually a speed boost.
When will I need third gear?
Really?
Alright, man.
When will I
thought
care?
was being serious.
Green flag, green flag.
Guys, we're on
Yeah, people forgot to start then.
Say hi. Here's the car on the low side.
Crashing.
Say hi.
I'm going to hit the brakes on the inside.
Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, leader checked up hard. Yeah. You guys all just go through
about 15 after
that. I'm glad we're just gonna stay in the back of the pack.
I want up.
Yeah,
I
one
want out.
outside. Still there? What's the line?
It's a little sketchy right now.
Stay low. 40.62.
You can't drive a car in a straight line, don't lose a toe. Don't lose a toe for me.
You're clear high. Clear
This is
high.
the new aggressive me, by the
I
way.
set the tone for this race by spinning out on the
Okay.
road.
Really tired of being beaten up. I haven't run the button like this at all. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that in the actual racing
29.88.
No, we ain't playing like that right
race.
Dig it, man. You're top 10.
Dude, why are you blocking my lap through, you fucking idiot? No, we're not playing right now. Come on. Keep it up a blow up the line. Yeah, wreck me. Come on.
Outside.
Drive your car and stop mirror driving.
Still
Lap
there.
3, get over it.
Oh, it started already.
I'm near your mirror driving.
We're literally 2 laps in. It's started.
Guys, we have over 100 more laps. Let's try and be a little more civil.
30.151.
What are you doing? Hey, please.
Still there? What's the line?
You know what? Forget everything I've said. This is going to be entertaining.
All clear.
I mean, the actual driving's a load of bullshit, but
Stay low.
the bitching and passive aggressiveness is next
Stay low.
next
There's a
level.
car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. 30, 1, 3, 6. Outside. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
I don't understand why you wouldn't qualify.
Yeah, one
I
inside.
completely missed the turn then.
30.2.
I didn't even realise he was
Still there.
turning.
Hold your line. You're in the top 10. Still there. Hold your line.
I've got to say, this is a...
Stay high.
Sorry,
On
mate.
the low side.
Go around.
okay, if I had to, I'll go up here.
Stay high.
Wheel David?
There's a car on the low side.
I feel like it's almost safer.
Arrow on the front.
You don't have any damage. These cars don't take any arrows
Stay
damage, by
high.
the way.
30.
Well, I can see my fender and I'm not blind. And I'm off through some clean air.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
Thanks for telling me the condition of my car.
Yeah, to me, your car looks fine. I didn't see anything.
These guys are next level
Stay
of
high.
stupid
There's
as
a
well.
car on the low
Usually
side.
these
I don't
cars
mean to be
are
rude to
arrow
them,
damage
but-
points.
9, 8.
Like, if they don't realise in week 5, week 6, that the visual damage model on these cars bears no relation to reality, then I'm not sure what they've been doing that whole time.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I wish I knew what I was doing. I'm just drifted up here and I sat here,
Still there.
half a second off the car in front.
30.003.
I feel like everything's going to move up top though, because it's hard to hold that bottom.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
Hopefully not into me.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low. Clear low. You got
I
one
can just sit
inside.
up here and block the track.
Still there. Hold your line. 30.186. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Stay high.
Someone should just riding. Made a mistake, moved into the top lane, can get out of it.
30.145.
I've got literally no choice but to go to the front with these guys. Definitely hold a tighter line up top.
On the low side. Still there. 30.236. Still there.
Am I?
Still there. Hold your line.
No check, go ahead. I usually don't have a problem.
I
I'm
can't
not
see my
losing
frame
any of you
rate
guys.
and my eyes aren't
So you know, but I'll
working.
drop that.
Stay high.
My eyes not working is
Yeah,
a
you
problem.
are blinking for us. Just every now and then.
30.405.
Simple.
Those guys who moved down,
Looking up,
I'm stuck down there now.
looking up.
This. You don't want to move down, you want to be up top.
Stay high.
Bummer, every once in a while your car does a little wheelie.
Stay high.
That's fine.
Keep digging, man. 30.45.
Yeah, wheelie is good every now and then.
Still there.
Say probably once every like 4 laps,
No,
maybe.
there's nowhere safe on this track.
It's not affecting me.
There's a car on the low
Just
side.
wanted to give you a heads up.
Stay high.
My eyes don't work. This is really bad. Oh, I'm holding it together.
30.443. Good job, man. You're fit. Still there.
Some people would say this is going well if they didn't know the situation where I'm actually hanging on by my fingertips. Maybe I should just not practice more often.
Stay
I'll
high.
do my practice running the top 5 right at the head of the field. I'm sure that will work out well for everyone.
Still there. Hold your line. .397. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
It's going to be a car coming up the track. These tyres don't seem to be wearing either.
Stay high.
It's interesting, you actually steer with the throttle here.
30.24. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Will it get free?
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
Anybody notice if I've still been doing it?
30.235. Stay high. There's a car on the low
I'd
side.
start to run closer with some and make up ground.
Then for my quality staying at 100, I have no ping. And again, I didn't lose you guys. Just let me know if it acts up again.
Oh man,
Still
push
there.
me.
.294.
Yeah.
Still there? Hold your line.
Can I win that 20? I'm hanging on to this wheel so hard.
Stay high. Stay high. .30.32. Stay high.
I wish this turbo would start running up in the wall.
22, just one thing to know, I'm not actually going below you, I'm just doing it so I can see the lead path. So I can
Oh my
check
God.
that before wrecking.
In 30, I won't pass you below those.
Clear low, clear low.
I'm just
You got
going
one
down here to
inside.
get back to your bumper.
Stay high. 30.461. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Hey, thank you, dog.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Much appreciated, 5.
Wow, there's really not room for 3.
Yeah, thank you, 5.
Stay high. .30.502. Stay high.
I want a caution
Stay
now.
high.
My brain can't handle much more of this.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. .30.523. Clear low, clear low. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. .30.31. Still there. Good job, man. You're back in fifth. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line.
Got arrow pit there.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm starting to struggle back here.
30.603.
That tells me we need to leave more room.
Stay high.
Considering I spun out, my tires felt better than ever.
Still there? Hold your line. You're up top 3 wide. You're all clear. Clear all around. Inside. You're up top 3 wide. All clear, all clear. All clear, all clear. Inside, you're up top 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide there. You're up top 3 wide. 30,
Watch out, reckon.
6, 1, 4. Inside,
You know
2
what?
wide there.
If I hadn't
Man, caution
caught the
is
ball
out.
then,
How did I get a
Line up
4X?
single file.
There's no
I'd
run to-
totally have been in that.
Yeah, you just get 4X. You hit
Past
the
the
guy in front of
10,
you and then
past
wreck.
the 11,
Hey,
past the
thanks for not running me over there,
31,
34.
Past the,
Yeah, no problem.
past the 19, past the,
Bro, how do you manage to do that, boys?
past the 31,
I was pretty
past
fucking impressive, I'll say that.
the, past the
34,
11,
I think that
past
4X was on me as we were both trying to save it there. I got about perpendicular to the track and got
let the
Lucky
25
dog.
car by. Pit road is now open.
I'll be honest, that second pass, guys, we did a really good job of checking up.
It's the
Oh my
25
god, let's
car.
go! Let's go!
If I hadn't gotten the ball then, I'd totally been in that wreck. That's just luck.
If you guys think you guys did a good job checking out, you should have seen what we were doing. Hi, buddy, did you make it?
They started the road. Yeah, I got checked up, got a little bit of
It's a
rear end damage from whoever hit me in the back, but nothing crazy.
Past the 5,
Hey, I
past
don't
the,
think I have any damage. I'm good.
We try to work with people, but they don't know to use the brake.
So I appreciate the help there,
I feel like I need more practice at this before I do any more
I wasn't sure if we were going to do it a couple times.
racing up front.
Through there.
5, 3,
Should have just let
Two.
it go.
1. Right here.
Yeah, whoever's wrecked you on the bottom.
When I nudged the wall, I had to turn it up into the wall and hold it there so as not to hurt anyone. Look at that, I've got 0 damage. 0 damage. But then they wrecked right where I was. That would have been me.
Lap 28.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Step out turn the guy when we're chilling.
That would have been me.
So, who
Probably.
wrecked in that wreck?
So it's a good job.
Who was the actual victim of that wreck?
I think it was whoever was leading the inside lane.
Yeah, it was definitely that. It looked like they got a massive shunt from behind.
That's pretty ironic.
Yeah, I think Tyler came up and I was on.
Hey, T-Car, instead of driving through it, learn to hit the brake.
It's the 25.
You know what was the victim?
I think Tyler
NASCAR.
came up
NASCAR's the
and I was on
victim here.
inside line and I had to run and then he came back out of my nose.
See, that's really stressful, but I'm not sure I could describe it as fun. It is challenging.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I have
Line up
Oh,
on the
dude, don't
inside
worry,
row.
as soon as I saw
more or
smoke,
less
I was
zero
on the
skill at
brake.
it.
Probably would have been okay.
but and I really didn't want to do it anymore.
I got
1 minute 30.2.
And the thing is, when you're up there, there's literally no way out. You've got no choice but to keep going and hope someone wrecks and gives you a chance to like just have a break. Yeah, more practice is definitely
Sorry about the start.
would have been
I
better.
forgot I was in first gear and just messed up everything.
Yeah, I heard it being beside you. I knew you were in first, and it almost like you went from first to third and checked up bad.
I think I went like back to
It's
15 or
went
16
first
when
to
that
third in
happened.
a sequential shifter.
That was a very scary moment. It's okay. You didn't spin before we even started the pace lap.
Vinny, I think you might be the only one who could do that.
Yeah, when you touch the wall,
That's what I get for looking at my phone.
it just
You silly goose.
sucks you in. It's like it's got
I
like
actually do that.
sucker cups on it.
I accidentally ran into somebody in Xfinity
Get
because I
ready.
was on my phone, and then we ended up becoming friends after that.
I was in
Alright,
like
man.
first gear
Take
trying to
cars
launch,
in.
and then I shifted up to second, and then I like missed a blip or something, and then while I was on my phone,
Green
and I
flag,
like
green flag.
killed the grass, and then spun.
I had a bad start, my bad outside lane.
1 minute, 28.76.
Michael, you said I had what damage? Left what?
I thought it was gonna be your left rear. It looked like he came back up into you while you were trying to sneak around the outside.
I think I'm gonna just try to push this car. If I wreck.
Oh boy.
Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Let's try running around the block. Try and stay there this time.
33.
And get a perspective on that. So I was constantly worried about them running up on me, so I was giving them too much room. Which meant I was tight to the wall than I wanted to be.
Yeah, you're like 10 times faster.
As the car got tight, in other words, this car wanted to turn less. I was flirting with it a bit more. It's also quite hard with big spoilers on these things. You can't really see what's going on ahead of you. I can't even see the track. And on a track like this where I'm not that familiar with it, yeah, it was causing problems. I was not spotting the entries to the corners, so I think I need to position myself better for that sort of thing as well.
Echo 500 or 500? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I do.
29.
When you died like pretty quickly.
I didn't start my race. We don't talk about what happened that day.
I should have won that race. I'm still so upset about it.
Well, that's what happened
This
when
is
we
much
were
more relaxing.
racing in there a lot. I
Just
noticed
cruising around the back.
all the fast guys were standing together.
I'll
There
say
was
for
no chance for any of the small guys like me or anybody to win.
too wide up from
Yeah, I still
racing
finished like
for
12th or 11th. It was
the
so
last
great.
stint of the day. I have no interest in that right now.
But there's no way you can beat the D-Moses of... At least I can't.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
So Demos can wheel a car better than a lot of
You're
people.
clear high, clear high.
Fair point.
Oh my god.
Because he doesn't touch back.
That's freaking...
Got one outside.
Oh, Romar, you're in here. I didn't know this.
Still there? What's the line? All clear, all clear.
That's the guy's
30.64.
phone.
Well, I really want to get back into it, but it's just kind of hard to get in those lobbies sometimes.
Trust me, it's not really that worth it.
No, I know. But I like being a part of something.
Outside. All clear, all clear. 30.468. Got one outside.
You
Stay
know,
low.
it's like not really much point in bump dropping on the
Stay
4th
low.
and
There's
5th
a
in
car on the
line,
high side.
in the middle of a high bank corner. But if that's what he wants to do, then he can do that. That's fine.
30.446. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low.
Alright, it's easy to stay like that.
Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
So is it...
Oh!
All clear,
It's
all
like you
clear.
abandoned that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
30.351.
I was gonna run the normal one, but I forgot to put it on.
I got arrow tight, part for the wash up.
I was kind of confused. I'm like, a hard 6%. I'm like, 6% what? 6% alcohol?
32, I just nearly shit myself.
Outside.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I just turned the wheel and it didn't turn as much as I thought it was going to. Brother, you're good. We didn't roll
Racing excuses
one.
#1. I turned the wheel and it didn't turn as much as I thought it was going to.
Drag the brake a little bit.
Number 2, it didn't brake as much as I thought it was going to.
Look, we're rearing up the left side foot now, right knee first, which is contrast to every other car. Whatever.
It turned more than I thought it was going to.
30.
Driving's hard.
35.
Tell you what, it doesn't suck up as you get out the throttle, you're not carrying as much speed in the draft as you are at
Well,
Daytona.
17s out of this race is
So it's harder to stay tight with the car in front.
Why?
because he was the one making really bold moves at the start.
30.506.
Hey, do you want to ride?
Sure. Hey, 25, I know you're good at hooking right.
Yeah, I am. I'm not feeling it today, though. My safety reading's not feeling it, I should mention that.
I'm starting to get an itch, hold on.
I got like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of optional left, so if y'all want to ride and help me out, that would be great.
30.437.
Yeah, my safety rating tanked from an A6 race. I had a 8X from one guy, and
Yeah, one
I got
outside.
wrecked on the final lap and got another 2-4
Hello?
from it.
All clear, all
Oh,
clear.
shut up.
Yeah, that's not right.
Please, comments and beats.
.459.
Playing the good old game of line leader, but with race points.
.137.
Do you have damage, John Bro?
.147. .30.07.
Are we stepping the main pass?
Maybe this race will be over quicker than I thought. Feels tense what you're going to do later.
The guy, you'll click anybody you see.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that was a very eventful lap. I went from 8th to 2nd.
Hey, car in the grass, take the hard left.
30.194.
What's happening, my friend?
I think I needed you to record stuff there.
I don't know what happened to him.
I'm not taking another 2X. I have a 3X.
You know, running this paint scheme
My
really
screen
makes
just
me
froze.
think that I
That's
need
another
to
thing.
do some more work on my
Random
website.
thing just happened to
I'm going to be advertising it. I should probably
Yeah, my graphics are like messed too.
have something that at least works well on mobile. I apologise to anyone who has visited the website and realised how terrible it is.
Holy shit, we did it.
I just
Dude,
felt,
what a lap in the house that was.
if I'm advertising stuff,
We've been
why am
getting
I
good
advertising stuff that has nothing to do with me? I should be advertising my own stuff.
My frames managed to go from 120 to 14 in 2 seconds.
It just happens that's the only stuff I've got.
Sorry about the contact. I was trying to stay off the travel.
We are catching this lead group now.
30.
The question is, do we really want to catch the
Wait,
lead
I'm not
group?
coming fast.
You're good. I'm debating on running the bottom or the top right now. I really don't know which one I want to do.
Not this time. Would you have people up in the group?
I mean, while we're single file, we'll probably from the bottom.
I'm pretty sure in real life you're not allowed to run under that red line. In fact, I'm more than pretty sure, I'm absolutely sure you're not allowed to run under that red line. It's naughty. iRacing really needs to introduce that, but I think people are necessarily doing it to gain an advantage. It just keeps you out of the way of the cars in the top lane. See, whilst the racing is relatively uneventful,
You have a good string going, big scale front again.
it's actually quite high intensity. Even in real life, any driver that says they enjoy Daytona is probably lying. Or any track like this.
30.142.
Hard check up inside line, watch out.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I got 30 volts with pushing, like...
Here we go.
Come on up.
30.288.
And we will control this race.
Control this race. Barely control my own
Someone
car.
said that, didn't they? Got wrecked. Just Honda. Today.
Right, we're getting to the point where the tyres start wearing out.
30.396.
Alright, where's our tire blowout?
I need a tire sniper. Tire sniper.
Wow, I went from running top 10 to about to go a lap down. That's crazy.
They have a lot of help. They have a ton of help.
I'm not sure how much I trust this now.
30.249.
We're taking it down inside line.
I'll go 30-second tag.
We're catching them.
30.454.
Yeah, why are we lining up?
I don't know.
Starting to get tight.
Inside. 31.005. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
I feel honestly much happier with that guy in front of me. I just don't think this bump drafting is just necessary. We probably lost about a second for all that shuffling.
.55.
How bad it is for us, it's worse for them up front trying to run too wide.
30.015.
Now I'm starting to worry about that right rear. It's starting to feel, it feels like it's drifting through there if I lift to get a nose in. If I don't lift to get a nose in, it's all on the right front. I'm not sure which is worse.
30.279. .501. Got one inside.
Oh, it's done.
Stay high. Stay high.
Really, I don't care where I am in this row of cars.
Stay high.
Slow car high, slow car high.
Sorry, guys. I mean, that guy just...
Still there.
No rum.
Clear low, clear low. 31.537. Outside. All
Yeah,
clear, all
sorry
clear.
about that all. That's the start of my car.
Hold it still, Nick.
Oh god, don't let me lose the pack now.
We're cheating in. I don't know if it matters, but we're running away from the lead pack, doing what we're doing, so.
30.865.
One lap, I go to the outside.
Wow, we made it halfway with only one yellow. Surprisingly clean.
No, this track's pretty forgiving.
Halfway this time by.
We're all good drivers.
30.079. .467.
I'll help one. Three wide.
I don't like it when someone says 3 wide. This track's not really...
917.
I mean, you can go 3 wide. There's about room for 3 cars. None of us are good. We might be competent. We might be running around without hitting each other. But 3 wide is a stretch. And that's very cooperative.
I gave him the stock.
The sucky sucky.
30.701.
I have no clue how this car is in the top 6 or whatever, dude. I'm so tough.
Got one inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Practice some more stuff. This is all about getting better. I'm going to win this race.
30.615.
Frame that comment if I do.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Out of lovely yellow, right now.
.63.
Davis, how are you up here?
Outside.
Yeah, I got
Still
2
there?
minutes
What's
and
the
like
line?
15 seconds left, so I'm so sorry.
Still there? What's the line? You're clear high, clear high.
5, need a partner?
Oh god. Where do I go?
Oh, 30.72 inside.
No!
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Stay high, there's the car on the low side.
Just remember, if you guys have to wreck, stop in the middle of the
Still
racetrack.
there.
Okay, got it.
Clear low, clear low.
The stock.
Got one inside.
Sucky. Sucky,
Stay high.
The power of the stock.
30.835. Stay high.
Hey,
Got one
where to
inside.
find it? If you want to,
Stay high,
just go
there's
to
the car on the
somewhere.
low side.
I'm gonna need some help with this car.
Stay high.
It's better up here. People got to realise it's better up here.
Never mind.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Sorry about that.
30.981.
I don't want to like a normal racetrack. Sure, I can look after my tyres better than that.
So when you retest,
I'm just making sure I hang on to the pack. Any of you guys behind me that want by, I'll go up. You can have the bottom.
30.545. Outside. Stay low. 30.693. All clear, all clear.
I don't know if this car's all over the place or if it's neck code.
30.343.
Oh no. Hey, can I find a hole? Hole.
Inside.
Get in.
Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. 30.821. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there? Hold your line. 31.258. Clear low, clear low.
Sorry about the push.
Get in, 7.
30.695. Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
30.775. .71.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm scared.
Wow, how have we only had one wreck?
I'm even racing our butts off.
I
Yeah,
know,
one inside.
that's why there should be a caution.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
This race has been green for so long.
Maybe it's we're just competent drivers. I don't know. Everybody's really calm up here, even when we're racing really hard.
Yeah, could you guys change that?
Vincent, give us 10 laps. There's gonna end up being one.
God, please, even though my car's running somewhat decent, I want to take my damage.
Oh no, it's 10 laps and I run out of fuel.
Exactly.
30.721.
I'm not looking forward to going green flag pit stop.
It won't be bad as long as we can formulate them correctly.
Also, do we take tires? I would assume so.
I wonder.
Oh god, why did I practice green flag stops last week at Phoenix? Here I had one attempt in that practice session, and I made a pig zero of it, and I can't even remember where I braked there.
You like being dry?
So, I couldn't recreate that. I can't recreate what I did wrong.
Left out wet.
I think that would be my opportunity to move up quite a lot of places. If I can get it right. If I don't get it right,
30.509.
I thought it wouldn't see many yellows, but I really didn't think we'd get green flag stops.
One, do you like your pushes from down under?
34. 34. We should close back. Then we don't have to make this back.
30.991. Got one outside.
That's
Stay
no
low.
guarantees.
You're clear high. Clear high.
But I mean, I'm pushing really hard.
Dave, just make your car like put some debris on the track.
Debris! Turn 4, caution up. Everybody slow down.
I don't even know what my damage is at, to be honest.
30.763.
I think my name, but I'm gonna be real. I can't get people over engines. I got 6 laps. I'll go with the group with someone calls it. Well, I was gonna try and go with all you guys up front, but I just got completely left out and shuffled back, so.
94. Everybody on 94. End of 94. So before 95, but end of 94. Yes.
Sorry, Clement, I wasn't expecting a check up that hard into the corner.
30.582.
In the 94 sounds good to me. 94. Full tank of fuel. Full everything. When do we let off the bed? Like, well, at what point do you stop, start braking?
You feel a little gone inside. I'll break right there.
Yo, 14, you want to go in next time?
30.755.
We're going until 94. You can make it 3 more laps.
Tires?
Alright, I'll see.
End of 94.
You guys wouldn't have lapped the golf car, would you?
Don't tires.
I'll say
It's
hi for
covered
you
by
guys.
fuel, actually.
How about you guys
Right,
wreck it
forget
from-
that.
We get yelling.
Look at that, multitasking.
7.6.
We might want to start single filing out because all of us are going to start slowing down and no one ain't going to expect it.
I'm just gonna follow somebody.
Hi, 7.
Outside.
Well, I'm
Still
just
there?
saying,
Towards the line.
we got a couple more laps to sort this thing out.
All clear, all clear. 30.996.
You guys have one lap to pit, right?
Yes, we're getting here. Next one.
Alright, I'll see where it can get me.
God, everyone's playing so nice.
Man, my steering is not happy today.
I really didn't think this would happen after the bitch fest at the start.
977.
34 putting the time by.
Alright, I beg some of you guys, please rest.
Outside.
7 in the time.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Hell no.
Still there.
Sorry
Still
about
there.
that, guys.
We have about 5 laps left.
Really just not used to this
Go
bad
high.
steering of mine.
Stay low. 3 wide, you're in the middle. 31.479. Clear low, clear low.
We pit,
2
we
wide
pit.
there. Alright, man, caution
Keep
is
going,
out.
keep going, keep
Caution
going.
is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That's why I didn't pit. I figured someone was going to spin out.
And the world champion of 11th place is the 32 car.
And I'm out of gas.
What an asshole.
Person behind me, though.
I can't believe how hard. I mean, like, yeah.
I gotta stop and hold. My race is done.
Person behind me, can you, like, push me a little?
Yeah, that was always going to happen.
I'm kind of close to the pit right
But I think this actually benefits people who went to
Like,
pit,
help
pit
me
lane.
out, I need a push.
Pit road is
If
now
that's
open.
possible.
I mean, I'll do my best here. I'm
They're going
on
to cycle ahead of us
2 gallons.
unless they
Yeah, no,
crash.
I can't.
Or...
I'm on 0.2 of a gallon.
No, did we go lap down?
25, park it. Never mind, you're good. Thank you. I just got driven through. I'm in the middle of the racetrack. How do you not see me? Thanks a lot, dude.
to Michael, guys. I got 0.1 gallon.
It's easy to get unsighted here.
Come on, man. I'll be okay. I'll just take the wave for I guess. Isaiah, you just gonna take the wave?
Maybe you shouldn't be on an empty stake in the middle of the track. Go low.
Car 17. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Yeah, I don't.
It's kind of hard on an empty tank.
Wow.
I just don't see how the blame's on anyone else.
Right here.
I'm glad we got the deer for us that actually went there.
Davis, that's why you don't pit when everyone else pits.
That's it. Go.
No, we cut it close. Thank God.
Nah, I would have ran out of another.
Line up single file.
I have a really lucky break being able to serve that penalty.
I saved like a motherfucker that whole run.
Oh no, wait till it goes green. If you got a penalty, it was under green.
Oh, I'm between the pit taking
Heads
the
up,
opposite.
32.
I
Car.
haven't served a penalty. We'll see. Where am I? I'm not in
Got a
8th.
minute 58 of optional.
I am in 8th! Sorry. Okay. Well,
To be honest, this is gonna work out for all of us anyway.
this has been
Not even
quick
mad.
and
I'll give you the waiver and we'll go
merciful.
back up.
Alright, man, we're going green.
I like a
Stand
quick
by.
death.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
And the
Past
good news
the
is,
27, past the
what is my
19,
position?
Car. 1 minute, 17.934.
Pace cars in
9th. Right, I don't know how that happened, but I'm in 9th.
You're at 1 minute green, by the way. 1 minute green.
I think this is officially go time. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, so he got a penalty. No, he was out of position. He's out of
Past the
position.
31, past
It's been
the
damn good racing up until this point. Let's just keep it going.
Yeah, even,
Past the
I didn't even know what the
14,
caution was
past
really for.
Someone right entering the pit.
Hashtag what?
Let's fucking get him.
See, once again, I'm justified not practicing green flag entry. Like, there's literally never any point.
And we're out front on used tires.
Get ready.
I don't hope not.
How can that even
Safety
be?
cars in. Green, green, green. Good job, man. You're in the top 10.
Wow, apparently I jumped the start.
You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. 1 minute, 28.144 outside.
Do you get penalty?
Still there.
Yep. I don't know how I jumped the start. I was going 55 the whole way. I'm bailing off here off him. Bailing off here, guys. Y'all go around me.
Still there.
Oh my gosh, I just got speeding in the pits for going 45. In a 45.
Then go 45.
I'm bailing on the back.
That's
Y'all go
right.
around
I
me.
got worse in real life.
33.505.
Still salty about the police.
Which lane are you in?
Course I had to go on.
I'm going way bottom.
All
Way the
clear,
bottom
all
to me.
clear. You got one outside.
Oh man,
Still there? Hold your line.
who's the leader?
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Hang
Still
on.
there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. 29.867. Alright, man, you're back.
Car, check up top lane, watch out.
Stay low.
There.
You're clear high, clear high. You got one
If,
outside.
after my run at the start of this race, I end up with my best result of the season here,
Stay low, there's a
I
car
might
on
have
the
to
high side.
retire.
Still there. 30.203. Stay low.
Oh my god.
Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You got one outside. 2 wide there.
That doesn't reduce the wreck.
You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Still there.
Oh my lord, that was
30.082.
sketchy.
Still there.
Done.
All clear, all clear. You're in 3rd place.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't just die.
Let's go, boys. So,
Thanks for checking up behind me when they checked up in front of
I
us.
haven't run up in such rarefied air for a while. Well, since earlier in this race.
$29.861.
Sword? What's up? No, I get it.
Just gonna keep as close to these guys as possible because we seem to be unbeatable as a group. We'll fight that at the end. Oh no, they're coming back to
Hey,
us.
let
They're
us
gonna come
what's
back
your
to us.
problem, dude? I'm in the...
Yeah, could you straighten up back here and I don't know, get the field maybe.
What's ridiculous?
Here they
I
come.
really want to be more free time. Just trying to show you what I'm doing. More than trying to do that,
Outside.
but...
All clear, outside.
Like, sorry,
30.037.
Mr.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
One, I'm not sure what you're doing. Can't tell if you're gonna back out or if you're just losing line.
Outside. 30.174. Stay low. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
There's my push.
Still there. 30.212. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Probably going to be a nice entertainment stream. No one's wrecked. There's been no real arguments. Here I am running clean. 2 cautions the whole race. I'm not in any of them. There was a point I drove into the wall. I'll give it that.
Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Whoa, he's not leaving me any room.
Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
If we just take single file right here, we'll catch them in the RC.
30.119.
Fuck.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. Stay low. 30.094. Still there? Hold your
I
line.
still think that highline's quicker.
Stay low.
Get shuffled back here.
All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. 30.342. Still there? Hold your line. low. Still there. 30.307. Stay low.
Shit.
All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. Still there. 30.379.
When this gets to the
I'll
end,
go high when you guys catch to me. This is
Hello?
somehow
It will
the
be
worst
free
race
wide.
I've ran this
And this
year
will be
without
horrible.
even crashing.
I'm not convinced by this one car.
Stay low. Stay low. 30.341. Still there?
Oh my
Hold your
God.
line.
I don't feel like this is going to be good times. I feel like this is going to be bad times. There's still 15 laps of this, should show
Stay
that.
low.
My
Sorry
car's
about that
getting
late move
free.
It's all good.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Sorry, too. Was just a little hairy there.
30.363.
That's all I've been racing the entire race.
Still there?
Harry.
Hold your line.
And I have no wreck to show for it.
You're clear high, outside.
I don't know what's going to happen now with it.
Uh-oh.
Stay low.
That's exactly what I was
I
thinking.
gave you guys enough warning.
We got him in the right place.
Still there? Hold your line. You're on the bottom 3 wide. You got 1 outside. 2 wide there. 30.482. Still there. Stay low.
Can you imagine? No, I don't think everyone here is middle-aged actually. I think there's some young people here as well. But us middle-aged men, we got to be proud of ourselves. We've kept it off
Still
each
there.
other, by and large. The skills on display out here. Human wreck theory.
Stay low. 30.255.
I don't have any strategy for winning this race. Really, everything's revolved around survival to this point.
Still there?
But I think where I'm located in the field, I've got to start thinking about how I'm going to win this race. I think
Stay low.
I'm going to have to rely on...
30.227.
I'm sorry, David. What'd you say?
I think someone's going to do something stupid.
Stay low, there's a car on the high
And
side.
what I've got to make sure I didn't do is that I don't lift anything.
Alright, let's make a move. Someone go somewhere.
Stay low.
Still too early, mate.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of it. I hate being forced.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Looks like everyone's all ready to get ready back here.
30.55. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Mate, hi.
I've been up on this whole race. I apologize.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom 3
I
wide.
just at least would
Outside.
appreciate
2
being
wide
able
there.
to get let back in behind you, but...
Stay low.
Yeah.
Stay low.
Really?
You're on the bottom 3 wide. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
There was no way out!
He has position
You
with the
just
yellow
dumped
flag.
me out of fourth
Go,
place
go
with
in.
10 to
Let's
go. After
30
what?
car by. He has position with the yellow flag came out. Past the 28, past the 23, past the
I can't even
29,
believe
past
that
the,
shit.
What have I got?
Past the 21, past the 13, past the 5, past the 31,
Now I feel even
past
worse.
the pit road is now
If I
open.
wouldn't have made a dumb move, you would have been right in front of me still.
So, my wheel's relatively straight. See where I end up.
I'm pitting.
Past the
Hey,
5,
you
past
got a
the,
copy?
past the 13, past the 21,
Yep.
past the,
We're all gonna get penalties.
past
Can
the
you check my right side?
16,
Check
got the
right
right
front.
dog, let it by on the outside, past the 29, past the, pit road is closed, past the 17, past the,
Okay, 19, you got a copy?
past the 11, past the,
Don't really see anything.
past
Alright,
the 10,
appreciate it.
past
Where am I
the,
gonna end up?
past the 24, past the 35, past the,
Wonderful.
Donation wall.
Wow, I got to wave past everyone. See what my engine's like.
I'm sure I'm gonna regret my decisions.
Alright. So,
Back
there you
back
go.
from
It'll
that,
let me right back to the front. I don't know where all the people I was racing with have gone. Let's see who's left. Oh, none of them. The one car's still there.
Alright, I'm going to put a disclaimer on this restart. I am sorry for what I am going to do.
Sorry, I accidentally shut off my car.
I'm not sure my wheel's quite straight. Ah. Only turn left anyway, it doesn't matter.
alright man, we're going green next time by, alright man, line up on the inside row, 1 minute 34.419,
We resumed the positions. I think I was running about 7th. I don't think I hit anything hard. I don't seem to have any major damage. I know how much these things can take. I'm going to assume everything's fine. If it isn't, I'm sure we'll find out. I'm not giving up this track position. There's 7 laps to go. There is a time for repairing your car. And there is a time for hoping for the best. This is one of those times when you hope
14.
for the best. And how I've managed to stay in the yellow must have come out when I was sideways. And I managed to keep it going. I thought when I hit the grass for sure I'd lose all my track position, but they gave it back to me. So kind of... And at least 3 or 4 of those people who pitted will get a black flag because they were not... Well...
get ready, the pace car is in, green, green, green,
What the hell was that?
outside, 1
Yeah,
minute
outside, I just didn't go there.
34.158, stay low, still there,
Alright, we'll find out now.
stay low,
I'm not the only one with damage.
stay low,
Weren't clear yet, 5. I was trying to get you clear, but
stay low, there's a car on the high side,
Come on, what do I got?
33.937, stay low,
Not much. This car's not good.
all clear, all clear, you got one outside, stay low,
Keep going.
still there, all clear, all clear, you got one outside, 30.246,
No!
alright man, caution is out, line up single file, pit road is closed, past the 24, past the 5 laps to go,
11th
past the
now.
24, past the,
What I did there could have ended really badly for everyone, but there was so much room down there. What do you do? I think I must have gained at least one position doing it. I'm going to get to the end of this race and I'm going to finish where I always finish lately, aren't I? Due to various combinations of tragedy, bad luck, good luck, whatever, I'm going to finish in 13th to 17th place.
Now we're not going to have enough laps to get going. Unfortunate.
I'm sorry for the yelling right there when I got dumped, guys.
This car does not have much takeoff.
I have no words. It was a good race until that point. That gave me 40 minutes of required, so I'm not going to be out there again.
That's quite a lot of damage. I tell you what, you got to work really hard to get that sort of damage in these cars.
Are we gonna catch the pack here? I keep seeing the pace car show up on my other side of my relative here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Pit road is closed.
I need to pit in, but I guess I have to let everyone by.
I think I'm going to have to
Car
get a much bolder
31.
restart than I got
Got
last
down,
time.
let it by on the outside.
But I was thrown by the guys all over the track in front of me. I thought they were wrecking.
Let the 31 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag
I'm
came
going to
out.
have to take a run at it because this thing does not take off. It is hurt. I mean, look at that wreck afterwards. I mean, I don't think I hit anything that hard. But might just be that I flunked the restart. Like I've ruined every single restart I've had in the past 2-3 months. Right, month. It's not overbidding
Get
here.
a little better restart this time, buddy.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
I got you,
Alright,
guys.
man, line up on the inside row.
To be honest,
The
it's
race
gonna
is
help
being
you.
extended so we can have a grade 1 ticket finish. 1
I can't go
minute,
above
point
pace.
9.839.
Yeah, I know, but you can go in the restart box, and I hit you right in the restart box.
This might be a first gear job.
Again, I think it's anywhere in the box, so if I once you go above
This
that
is a
pace limit
first
in the
gear
box,
job.
it's green flag.
That's what happened.
I know, but you're going way too fast right there. You gotta kind of roll into it a little more. Roll into it way too much there, you know? You got away with that.
Oh, there's no rolling. I was right behind him. He kept his foot there.
I got you, 19. I won't do it again, but I was just saying, you know,
It's that guy.
I gotta help you out here.
Get ready.
I use my road racing skills.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You got one outside. 1 minute, 33.664. Stay low. 2 to go this time by. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Alright, man, it's white flag this
I'm
time
okay,
by.
Doctor.
1 more to go. Hold your line. 33.803. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're all clear all around. Got one outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You're all clear, clear all around. You're up top, 3 wide. Outside. All clear, all clear. Inside, clear low, clear low.
I don't think my car's very good anymore.
Really, dude? Like, there's not even a hole. There's half the car lane. You can't just force your way in there, bro, for one more spot. Is it that serious?
Nope, that was all you. 100%. I'll look at the replay.
Can I get him?
Just finish the race, man. Why cause another incident?
Yes!
You know what? Came to 6. Came back from 14th to 6 into
There's the checkered flag.
oh boy.
Well, I mean, I could have finished better.
I mean, I'd apologize if it was me, but I don't know why you kept coming down. It made no sense.
I mean, I managed to slide it back onto the track in the least safe rejoin in history and avoid any trouble, and then someone just door slammed me. I don't know. I'm going to look at that again. Yeah, I think maybe we'll need a new car next time we come to a play track. I'm not sure this thing's going to be any good.
Alright, man, that's it. The race is over. 2. Right here.
Yeah, that did it.
Hey,
We raced really hard. The entire way. There was 100% all the way through the race. It was such a good race.
it was good racing until I got dumped. And now I'm just fucking with it. But a little more pissed that the guy that dumped me won it.
That was my fault. The thing wasn't turning.
I wish I was able to stay up with you guys. The moment I hit that wall and scraped it, that was it. My race over.
Oh, it was a neck code. That was a neck code.
One of the best
I caused that. I caused that. Okay, that was my fault.
I don't know. Getting shuffled out and then dumped in the span of half a lap.
Okay, that was my
What
fault.
lap was it?
It was good. But it was,
I think it was 220.
it was quite a good wreck.
Or 120?
Yeah, the one.
You know what? I don't blame any of the other drivers for that. I blame iRacing Neck.
I get it. We're getting close to the end of the race and stuff, but like to not even attempt to lift, just...
Oh, this is what NASCAR
They're
won.
probably expecting you to move down, but that's not really something that you should be doing when you're following someone.
Yeah, like I'm staying in the draft. Like, I don't know, man, I just feel like I fucking wasted an hour and a half of my life now, so... But it was damn good racing up until that point.
You'll get them one of these days. I've been saying the same thing to myself so
He
many
just
times
came down
after
on me.
running in the front a lot of times and just surrendering it way or just towards the end.
Yeah, you hit really hard.
I'm going to get rid of this documentary evidence of that entire wreck being my fault. I think it's best I get rid of that evidence. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I just had fun or not. I don't think I'm rushing to race that track again on Saturday. It's just not really my thing. I know a lot of people really enjoy that type of racing, but I think maybe if I did it more, I would. I'd definitely put myself in a good position, but I didn't really know what to do when I got there. Except maybe I think other people in that race cared a lot more than I did, and maybe that leads to the race. But then where do you go on a track like that? You got a solid line of cars outside you. You got a solid line on the inside. the whole finish to that race is a product of there being absolutely nowhere to go except 3 wide, which does not work with the netcode in iRacing. Because if you have a slight touch, there's no forgiveness. You're cannoning off and pinballing around the place. Yeah, that rejoin was ambitious, and when you do something like that, you just gotta hope no one protests it, because it was not a good move. But then, at that stage of the race, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right, that's me this week. It's quick. It was boring, and you'll be glad to know it's over. Have a good week. Hang on, what's next week? Please be something better than this. Oh god, it's Kota. I don't know, it's better. Do you prefer death by suffocation, or death by razor blade? Or death by drowning? I don't know. Oh god, then it's... Who comes up with this nonsense? So you got Kota, which is widely acknowledged as the worst track in North America after Indianapolis road course. And last year when I ran that track, it was like, well, I was in a 3-way battle for 12th or something, and it was like a slow cycling race, so sketchy on the throttle. Even with their new road raceable configuration, these cars do not race well there. I don't think any car races well at that horrible track. Maybe an F1 car, but even then, half the track is... Ugh. Anyway, then you've got Richmond, which is actually my worst short track for some reason. I'm not great at Richmond, I'm not great at Iowa, but on paper that should be a fun race. Then you've got Bristol on dirt, which is just really an exercise in who gets disqualified first. When I ran that before, it was an old damage model, and none of the cars have front bumpers on. It would be nice to run the old damage model at Bristol. I tell you what, it would be nice, because having all those beat up looking cars on the track really does improve it. And then Martinsville, disqualification central. There's like literally hardly a mile and a half left on the schedule. It's funny how, oh my god, they do Atlanta twice. That's a drop week. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So actually, for all the talk that these cookie cutter circuits are all this, all that, what mile and a half do we have? We got Vegas once, 1 race. Then we've got Kansas, 2 mile and a half races. And again, these are unique. I mean, Vegas is a great track. Kansas is even better. It's one of my favourite tracks. Then you got Charlotte, which is a Coke 600. 3 races on mile and a halves. Looking. I'm not sure about Nashville. I don't even know what that is. Right. I don't even know what Nashville is. Let's find out. Nashville Super Speedway. Length 1.333 miles. That's not a mile and a half. Near enough, isn't it? Alright, maybe. It's not really a mile and a half. Right, so we got 3 miles and a half so far. Atlanta, no longer a mile and a half. Michigan. I forgot about Michigan. Well, that's good. Indianapolis road course. Horrible aberration. Then what we got? Darlington, that's not a mile and a half. We do Kansas again, that's 4 mile and a half on the schedule. Texas, 5 mile and a half on the schedule. 6, and then Homestead 7. There's only 7 mile and a half tracks on the entire NASCAR schedule. 7 out of 36 weeks. There's 5 super speedway races. No, 6. So you nearly got more super speedway races now than mile and a half races. You got more road course races than you've got super speedway races. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, maybe not, 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 road course races. 7 mile and a half. I don't know, I feel like you're balancing the schedule, sure, and I think that's what their plan is here, but I don't know. You're taking away the bread and butter of the series. You've only got 1 race at Darlington, the best track on the whole circuit. It's interesting. And you've taken away one of your 2 mile ovals. You've taken away auto clubs, so all we've got left is Michigan of those. And I'm counting Nashville as a mile and a half, which I think is generous, because it's not a mile and a half. You've got Pocono, which I guess is a 2 mile circuit. Yeah. So I guess what NASCAR want to do is take away that accusation of it being just cookie cutter circuits. Same old, two on each of those tracks all year long. But I don't know. But you've basically got a car that you've built to run on mile and a halves. Package that's designed to run on mile and a halves. Why would you then take all the mile and a halves off this? Why would you take Indianapolis off the circuit and replace it with a skanky road course? What kind of spectacle's that? Anyway, right. So I'm not going to rant anymore. This is my only rant for a while. I'm not going to do any more of this ranting. And that's a promise. This is my last rant week. I'm glad I've got it off my chest. If you really want interesting racing, put the low downforce packages on the fast tracks. And have all your downforce. See, there was nothing wrong with side force. That's what created racing on those tracks. To take that away, yeah, anyway. Enough of this already. I prefer the Xfinity series these days. That's me today. See you next week. Have a great evening. Cheerio.